Okay, I'm back. I have to watch what I say but read between the lines very carefully. Case in point, the people in power, they got the fake government going on, are being destroyed right as we speak. But in the process of them being destroyed, this is why we have the pipeline being cut off deliberately. China and the rest of the world is being flooded because of child trafficking. There's a war going on to save this country because the American people won't wake up. So they have to feel the wrath of what these people are doing. It is no coincidence that all the states in the color blue are full of crime. It is by design. Wake up. The projects were a project, and we as a race, or people who didn't have any money, were the experiment. This is by design. In the 1950s, after the war, all the scientists from Germany were brought over here. NASA is a government operation by the KGB, period. The 5G technology was designed to dissolve the bone marrow in your body so that it would leak. It put holes in there outside of tracking you and the rest of it. The weather we have is weaponized weather by the military, not of the U.S., but by the secret government that is being destroyed at present time. There's a war going on that you can't see that has been going on since the days of Kennedy, and it is now coming to a close. We had good times 4 years ago before this administration came to power, but this was all a part of it in order for the people to wake up. This is the Great Awakening. In order for the people, because their minds have been so subjected to things in which they can't understand, they had to suffer the bite of these people. We had 4 good years of low gas, better prices, plenty of jobs. But in order to expose them for what they were doing with the false government that was at hand, they had to allow them to steal that office and take control fully because their time schedule didn't work out as planned when somebody else got lucky and got in the White House. So they had to be shown to do all of these things. Every state has governors, but these governors are not governors for the people, as you can see. They've tempted everybody with stimulus checks, but as soon as they got in office, you never got a check. Think about it. The weather we're having right now, tornadoes in December, the machine is in override and they're trying to destroy everything they can because they're losing out. The forest fires, they blame the red on it, but that's coming from the planet. Planet X, Wormwood, Nibiru, the Destroyer. They're claiming asteroid. Russia sent up a missile and blew down one of its own satellites. They always make cover stories for what's taking place. The meteors are on their way. Earthquakes in diverse places. Read your book. It will tell you that. Famine is upon us. Read your book. It's in there. Pestilence and disease. Read your book. It's in there. But these people have been telling you all along, and yet you have not seen. So I'll give you an example of things to look for. Case in point. Go to Planet of the Apes, Dawn of the Apes, and pick up the introduction to the movie, the first 5 minutes. And it's going to show you 7 to 8 years ago, the pandemic, people wearing a mask, massive rioting, and all of the above. It is not predicting programming, it is program prediction. They put it out there and they claim they predicting it, but it's what they gonna do to you. I'm talking on a number of subjects, so you can pick and choose which one you want. Now back to this planet. The California wildfires were the reason why they say the skies were red. That was a lie. Because when the skies were no longer red, they said it was a dust storm. That was a lie, but people believed it. So how do you have the red moon turn red? Ain't no fires, ain't no dust storms up there. It is the planet, Planet X. The ancient called it the Red Dragon. It has a wingspan of over 100,000 miles wide. It is carrying 7 other binary planets with it because it is the sun's binary twin. It approaches Earth every 3 to 4,000 years. It has a trail of debris that is bringing in the Kuiper Belt, which will be the true meteors that fall upon us when it comes. The dust from this planet has been trickling down on us for the past 20 to 30 years, and it is enclosing. How do you have the moon turn red periodically? How are you having multiple eclipses? Think about it. These are those planets crossing in front of the sun at multiple times. The last eclipse we had lasted for over 6 hours. That was that planet in our solar system. And it took that long for it to uncover the sun. We are being bombarded with chemtrails in every major city to hide this factor. So my point is this. Get up in the morning and do your own research. Research everything I tell you. Get up in the morning 1 hour before the sun rises and look to the east and southeast wherever you are. You will see daylight in the sky before the sun rises. You will see the sky turn blue all the way to the north, south, and east and west at least 15 to 20 minutes before the sun actually rises. It is that bright. You will notice at 8 o'clock to 8:30, going into the 9 o'clock hour every single day, they will cover the sun up and it will turn black. They're gonna keep it misty, and always during rush hour traffic every 4 to 5 days where you get a mist of rain and it won't last but for a few minutes. And every evening, look to the southwest, and you will see when the sun set, it will still be daylight 45 minutes after the sun sets. That's as much as I'm going to tell you for now because this has been long. But these are things to note. Do your research. Planet X, Wormwood, Nibiru. Do your research about the flooding. Do your research and you will find the answers that you need. People, we are in deep trouble. It will pass, but everything finna get out of hand any day now. Look for Africa or any country over on the other end, but mostly Africa first, to be put under martial law in order to correct a lot of these situations. So buckle up, y'all. It's gonna be showtime. And this ain't the Apollo. And you need to stock up on some food, generators, and other things because the blackouts are coming. And that's just that. I gotta go. I hope I don't get censored for this video and blocked. I'm gone.